Hello, this is another knife review. Oh, this guy might phone just rang. This is another knife review. I'm doing 2 knife reviews in a day. Alright, so this is the Gerber Paraframe knife, Serrated Edge Gray. Now I've had this knife 22-48445. Now a little information on that. I think that's the one. Oh no, wait a second. It's you know what? I'm gonna look, see if there's another one. I'm looking on Amazon right now for the information. I've had this knife for a good, rather, it's pretty much the same knife. Okay, that's the one. Okay, I'm gonna go with this. Now this is a Gerber Paraframe Gerber Paraframe. I'm on the wrong page. Gerber Paraframe knife. It should be the first one. Let me see. It's a Serrated Edge. Now, one thing I do have to tell you about the Serrated Edge of the blade, it is a lot of well, let's just go back when I first got this knife. I went to the REI store, and I don't recommend going to the REI store unless you really have some big money to spend. But if you did have big money to spend, you probably wouldn't buy a Gerber. But I walked in. I was going to go to the hometown buffet, and now I think I'll use this information. The Gerber Paraframe 1 knife is a serrated edge, and right now it's on Amazon for $20.42. Let's see, serrated style. What does this say? The information. Okay, let's see. Well, I was just going to hometown buffet, and what I wanted to do was eat. But I said, before I go eat, I was walking around REI and just figured, hey, you want to get a new pocket knife? I've had this for a while now. I've had it probably for about oh wow, I think I've had this knife for at least 7 years, and I've used it pretty much lately. I've been using it to cut bars of soap. So let me look at this serration. Let's see if I can get the information. Let's see. I don't see no information. Okay, this is what the description says. Like the men and women who carry our gear, Gerber's unstoppable decades of innovation and dedication have put us here. Renowned as a master of knives and tools, Gerber's problem-solving, life-saving. Let me see. You know what? Life-saving products designed with the unique needs of specific activities in mind. Today that includes much more than a blade. For me, didn't want to be too much of an advertising for the blade, but you got typical thumb studs, and you got serrated blade. A lot of people don't like serrated blades because partial serrated blades because of the fact. Look how many nicks are inside that blade already. Because of the fact that it is it can be hard to sharpen. Let me see. What kind of statistics? I'm trying to find the descriptions of what information I can find. I can't find too much information on this blade. I'll tell you my own little things about this blade. I like the blade. It feels good in the hand. Has thumb studs. I like the way that how it locks too. It looks like, I think it's called a frame lock. Or I don't think this is a liner lock, but the idea is that I just started getting the blades like maybe 8-9 years ago. Some people have an issue with this partial serrations, and look at it, already has nicks in it. But to me, when a knife has these imperfections in them, especially a knife that you actually use, some of the things with the blade, it actually means there's history behind it. It means that somebody actually used it to open boxes or open gifts for somebody, or helped out with their little niece and nephew, or open a package. This was actually used. I have, I think I've cut a couple of, I started doing, make my own bows and arrows. I was watching a lot of survival things, and one thing, I like the fact that after 6 years, the Gerber thing's label's still there. But what I do want to share is the fact is, that right there, yeah, you could tell. This right here is the blade still. Let me see if I can get some information on the blade still. I gotta find that information. I'm trying to look on it right now. Don't ever hold your blade like this cutting toward you, but this is basically a long, let me see what is this, the features. Okay, here we go, finally. This knife, it's imported. I don't know if there's fine print if it says in China. Rugged and reliable design in all products, can be used in various military, hunting, survival, tactical, industrial, and outdoor situations. All products are field tested. Frame lock, that's what it says. Frame lock handle design. Lightweight, open, stainless steel handles. Titanium nitride coated blade. Now the overall blade length is 7.01 inches. The length when closed is 4.11 inches. Let's see, what other dimensions? Material, stainless steel. They don't really say what kind of steel it is. Let's see what else. I've had this, like I said, I've had this knife for, whoa, maybe I've had it more for in 8 years. Yeah, it's for 2017. So, you know what though? For a knife that I've taken out, with I've taken out to, parks, and I actually think I took it fishing one time with me. It's actually it's a good knife, and I don't like to stress the whole tactical thing too much. Is you can use any blade as a tactical blade, I believe. You can use a butter knife. Oh, let's see, shipping weight. It says 4.8 ounces. And what else I want to say? The date first available says October 1st. This is right here, 2001. I didn't buy it in 2001, but I still would recommend the blade. One thing, when I started getting to knives, they always say, always watch for, especially pocket knives, always watch for blade play. And, to me, this is okay. One thing with some other knives, you can't adjust them. This is for, let's see what this is. Would that be tipped down? Tipped down? I'm still learning that after all these years, but this has been a good knife for me. I've sharpened many pencils. Haven't used it to cut fruit like my dad used to cut fruit, watermelons and mangoes and everything with the knife that you use to pick your fingernails with. But this is a good blade right here. I like the fact that it's skeletonizes basically. It cuts down on the weight if you're going to carry it all day with you. Some people, it's like, overall, it's been a good knife for me, and it's been a good tool, and that's why I consider knives as tools. This has been the end of this 8-minute long video. It's been going on a little too long. Alright, until next time, guys. Enjoy, and take care.